Alright, hey G's. Review of Ultimate Spider-Man Comics issue 2. With Miles Morales, of course. This won't really have any spoilers. If it does, well, then that sucks for you. But, pretty much it's gonna be a short review. This issue is pretty much about, Miles trying to run away and figure out what he can do, and he's doing all this stuff that Spider-Man or Peter Parker usually did on the top of buildings. Like he's running really fast and jumping really high over flat screen TVs. He's landing, doing Spider-Man poses a little bit, and he thinks he's a mutant, pretty much. And then he vanishes, he blends into a crowd, and then he's spotted, and all that nonsense happens where they say, "Oh, is he a mutant?" Blah 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 blah. And then he runs into a bully or a group of bullies, and there's this one guy who starts talking garbage. Then he says, "I'm hungry. You got something in the bag," and he tries to rough Miles up. And pretty much Miles takes it for like a minute or so, and then Miles grabs him and touches him, and he like zaps him with something. Like some type of spider, I don't know. It's some type of electric thing or some type of zapping going on. And then he shocks the guy's hand, and then the guy's like, it's like partial paralysis for a moment. And then the guy he like backs away for a minute, and then he goes back at Miles, and Miles pretty much does it again, but a little bit more intense, and he shocks the guy until the guy is knocked on the ground, and he's like, "Get away from me!" Miles is like really scared, and they are all calling him a mutant. Those guys calling him a mutant, and they're like insulting him. And then Miles is trying to piece what he just did together. He goes to one of his friend's house. I think his name is Gunk or something like that. And pretty much Gunk or Gunk or whatever. He's kind of the smart guy. He's kind of a chubby kid, but he's like kind of that chubby, sensitive guy, smart guy. He tries to explain to him what he thinks has happened to him, and he's trying to show Gunk what he can do, like this intangible thing. And if you don't know what that means, I'm not going to explain it to you. Go to the last video, which should be right there, and check that out. And he's trying to explain it to him, but nothing's really happening. And then he gets him to believe because he shows it off. Then he's just talking to his dad about what happened. His father's explaining why he had to get so angry. His father's also explaining his past and his past with his uncle, what they both went through, why they're not talking, why he doesn't want him around his uncle. And Miles is after that he's piecing together that he may not be a mutant, but he may have the same powers, or maybe stronger or better than Peter Parker's Spider-Man. And he's not all together. And the last page of the book, he jumps to the wall and he clings to it, and then he's like, "Oh no," And so, hope you enjoyed this review, and please subscribe up top, comment down below, and Intangible Excelsior. Yeah, I said it. Intangible Excelsior.